Later that night, we continued working on the lighting in the living room. We try to save projects like this for nighttime when we can't work outside because the bugs just get so darn bad.
For the ultimate movie experience.
This is really weird. Finally having lights in here, it makes the room feel really big. Because I'm so used to just having a little spotlight on at night. So to actually see it all lit up looks awesome. This doesn't feel real. Ferdinand, what are you doing in here? The siding is almost totally done and it's looking so darn good. Spencer just has these triangular portions on the east and west side to finish up, and then it will all be done. And it's just crazy how different it makes the house look. It just looks so nice. So yeah, siding's almost done, and then we'll be able to move on to the next part of our project. How excited are you to not have to cut hardy board anymore?
About as excited as not having to cut the shipping containers anymore.
Yeah, it'll just be nice when the whole exterior of the house is done and we don't have to do any of this stuff anymore. And we can be inside.
Yeah, be inside. The only thing I'll have to cut in there is wood and drywall.
Yeah, but you like woodworking.
Yeah.
Looks like we have a storm rolling in.
Ready? Let's go.
We just had to come to the store to get a few things. We are all out of caulk, so we need a bunch of that. I think 2 boxes, right? So we have to get that, and there's a person. So we need to get a bunch of caulk, trim, and some paint. So we're not totally done caulking the addition yet. We do still need to finish that up, but there are a couple things that we do need to complete before we can actually start painting.
Yeah. Before we start painting, we have to, of course, finish the never-ending caulking process. But we're very excited to start something on the outside. It's starting to grow vines up there. Well, in order to grow vines on the side of our shipping container house, what we're going to be doing is using cattle fencing or hot handy fencing. I don't know the terminology. I'm not a farmer, but yeah, we're going to just be using some of that fencing, pretty much welded onto the container, not directly, but a little bit off, and then that way the vines can intertwine and grow up it. And also, it kind of works out perfect timing because we're wanting to paint, so then we can finish touching up paint afterwards.
Yeah, and another reason why we have to do this now is because you need to have all your welding and everything done on the outside of the container before you have your insulation and everything, because you can't do that after.
Yeah, if you're trying to weld after we've already spray foamed the inside, that's going to damage your spray foam and also possibly start a fire, so yeah, not good.
Sorry, the bugs are really bad today.
The flies are really bad today.
Okay, kill it! Okay. That just looks so nuts.
Kill it!
How impressed would you have been if I would have grabbed it?
Very.
So yeah, the reason why we're wanting to have these vines out there is mainly for aesthetics. We just really think that it will look good, but also because that west side of our house and the south side can get very hot. So this will just help shade our house a little bit and hopefully, you know, produce less strain on our AC and everything.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm all out of angle iron. That's what I was going to use to attach this cattle fence to the shipping containers. But since I don't have that, I'm just going to cut some tube steel diagonally in half and try and use that. All I'm going to be doing is attaching the angle iron to the shipping container and then bolting. Actually, no, I don't know if I'm going to bolt it yet or if I'm going to just use some T-post clips. Might use that to hang it up. I don't know. Either way, angle iron is going to be the main attachment point to the shipping container. So let's see how this goes.
Is that the secret
What do you mean?
to great building skills?
Yeah, pineapple popsicles. Alright, real quick, the battery's about to die, but I almost finished. I still have that top row up there to finish. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow because I ran out of welding wire. Yeah, I probably should have checked. I had a big spool of it, but obviously I got low. But yeah, not too bad. The welds are looking pretty good. A little boogery here and there, but can't complain. So yeah, I guess I'll have to finish this tomorrow. What is that face? Oh, and you like my orange tan I got going on? It's that it's sunscreen or rust. I don't know quite what's going on, but looking pretty good.
We really need to get these trellises done and installed so we can get our new plants in the ground. We also need to work on extending the fence to keep the bull out. Today we got lucky and he decided to turn around. It could have been me that scared him off, but I'm pretty sure it was the sight of Spencer. Alright, I got it. We don't need to extend the fence. All we need to do is pretty much make like a Spencer scarecrow.
And whenever it detects motion, it goes.
Now that we have all of the angle iron attached, we're just trying to figure out where each trellis needs to exactly be, so we can drill the holes in the brackets. There's a ton of tedious hard work that goes into a project like this. But before we know it, our plants will be growing like crazy and giving our home some much needed shade. It's the coolest feeling to see all of our ideas finally coming into fruition. Between the living roofs and these accent walls, we are quite literally bringing our home to life.